Welcome to Lakeshore RV Center. I've got your new Outback 340 bunkhouse travel trailer. Let's learn about your new camper. We're going to take a quick peek. The guys are getting it all ready for you. Peek inside. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. All right, so let's start up front with the lesson and the learnings. So on your rig, you've got a new battery box. They're all installed, charged up. There is a battery disconnect. You're going to switch that into the off position. It's kind of like pulling these cables off the battery terminals. So if you don't want the battery charging or draining, turn that off. There is a switch there. That is for these LED lights built into the molded fiberglass front cap. Both the 30-pound propane tanks are filled. You can access them by popping these open and looking inside, switching your valves. And then we have your auto leveling system. A little tricky to see on a super sunny day, but you're going to be able to go through auto mode, manual mode, or tongue jack mode to raise and lower the system. You and I are going to play with that a little bit more, and I have a better video with a little less sun glare for you, showing you how to use that. Coming around the side, we have your service cable for your 50 amp, quick connect for your hose for your water, for the shower I'll show you in a second. Then over there on the other side are our electrical adapters and a sewer hose. Your slam latch doors, you've got little clips to hold them up. Let them slam closed and latched. Inside this compartment we're going to have that hot and cold water shower that coil hose would clip into. We've got key TV system. This is for cable and satellite and prep for satellite on your roof if you ever want to go that route. And then you have this beautiful, wonderful diagram. And that's going to tell you how to line up for filling. Let's say we're going to hook up to filling our water tank. So power fill the tank. So this is pressurized water going to fill your onboard holding tank. So we turn all the dials to match the wonderful diagram, and that they do. Now we're going to fill our onboard tank. If you want to sanitize it, winterize it, or run off of city water, you'll be able to configure it as needed. And this is where the water would connect to do any of those functions. You have a black tank sewage flush. This is to clean out your onboard sewage tank. There is a little cap here to run the freshwater hose or cable up and in. That is a lockable compartment door too, which is kind of nice. Down low here, we have your black and gray tank let off for your bathroom. And there is the release point for that. You're going to access your water heater. Simply turn it on. It is gas, so that's kind of cool. I got a really nice little video explaining their water heaters and a little bit more. So when you hook up to dump this wonderful holding tanks, you're going to have the cap, of course, secured. You're going to have these valves pushed in and closed. And then what I typically will do is I will open up the gray valve after everything's secured and connected. Excuse me, I said gray, I meant black, silly me. So we get the hose connected, it's secured, we open the black, let it go down, open the gray, let it flush it a little bit cleaner, and then we go back to that compartment over there and run the fresh water through on that black tank sewage flush. Apparently today was backwards day for me. All right, we've got your two slide outs on this side. Down low you're going to find another spout to let out the gray water, and that is going to be for your galley / kitchen. And we've got your stabilizer jacks down in the back. You have a plug-in right here for your 50 amp service. Coming around this side, we have your outside kitchen. And the fridge is running. It is nice and cold in there. You're going to find lights throughout that you can't find a light switch for. That's because they have these little buttons right in the middle of their covers, and that is going to allow you to turn the lights on and off. And our 2-burner cooktop. And your massive power awning, LED lights built into the arms of the power awning. And then inside here, we're gonna have, if you ever wanna upgrade your solar, there's your 15 amp controller. You can go bigger if you get more panels, and you're prepped for an inverter if you wanna have outlets operate off of the solar system and you increase it, because right now you are at 200. Oh, it's so pretty in here. All right, so we're gonna start when we walk in the door from the top. We have a thermostat for the rear AC at the back of the camper that is in the living room actually. And your furnace, you're gonna toggle through here and find the setting that you want. It's cold outside and snowing and we're worried the tanks might freeze. There are your 12-volt blankets to heat them up. How much water do we have? We can check that. How much battery life, and black and gray tanks if it's time to dump them. You'll be able to turn on your water pump. This is when you're using your onboard tank. So if you fill up your tank and it has water in it, you're going to need to use this to pressurize the water to get it through the systems like the faucet or the toilet. If you're running off of city water, leave it off. That water is going straight on past the water pump. Then we have ceiling lights, awning, and night lights. What's a night light? That one. And then we have independent slide outs and power awning. And then this right here is the controller for the temperature for your tankless on-demand water heater. We've got some fun safety things. Actually, not fun. Don't play with it. 2 pull handles. They're going to be right in on the side of your dual recliners. And we've got some independent lights here on the slide box. The blinds, you give them a little tug and they roll back up nice and slow. And then we've got the LED lights underneath your booth. That light switch is this weird one up in the ceiling, and that turns the lights off under the booth. Under the table, there is this lever. That's what you're going to release to allow the table to squish all the way down or to lock it in the up position. All right, the bunk room. Nice big wide bunk up top. You do have some prep there for if you want to put a TV in, and some LED lights, the heating, and AC. Oh, yep, right there. Everything that they need. And your trifold sleeper sofa. And then the top bunk pushes up and out of the way. And let's go into the rest of the kitchen. This is a propane and electric fridge. And it is cold. It's running off the power that it's plugged into right now. It's on auto mode, so you can run the switch, turn it on, off, leave it on auto, and it's less to worry about or deal with. And fan and lights above the 3-burner cooktop. Glass cover flips over once, one more time, and then you'll be able to turn on the burner that you want, ignite it, oven down below, and then there are some pretty little LED backlights for it. Definitely when you're traveling, if you can, please put this down. It don't need to bounce around. And then we have your keys waiting for you. There are really good magnets holding your drawers. So a few of them, you're going to feel like you're going to pull too hard. No, you're pulling just right. Inside here we have your remotes, some manuals for your camper. I will send you a PDF version of those because I don't know too many people that keep track of those. And then we have your fireplace. So you're going to have on settings. You'll be able to change the color of the flames. It has a timer to shut it off. The Jensen sound system, so A/B zones, inside outside speakers. You'll be able to play CDs on it, Bluetooth. Right inside this cubby is the button that goes up and down for your TV. That is in there and installed. Nice big pantry. Please secure this door before you travel down the road, or the door might travel more than you want it to. Things to remember before we hitch and get. Same thing with the shower door. It is a 3-panel glass door. So this little guy is going to go on this little hook, and then it'll stay 3 pieces and not become 3,000 pieces. We have foot flush on your toilet. There is a fan in the bathroom right along the wall switch. And let's go inside. Bedroom. I've got your second AC in here. Thermostat, boop, right on the wall. Runs just like the other one. And all of your LED lighting. Prepped and readied for a TV if you want it. And big underbed storage. And that is your new Outback 340 BH. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Taking home your beautiful new camper.